How's it going, everyone? Bizkit, I'm here to do a review of Teen Titans issue 6, but before we start, am I the only one who's really weirded out by Manchester's expression right now? Or at least his face, because I could barely see it. And when I zoom in, he does this weird grin-ish thing? I can't even tell. I could barely see his eyes, too. It's like his entire face shrunk. What the hell happened here? Seriously. The comic picks up right where the previous left off. Everyone is stunned to see a member of the Legion of Wonder Girls lifting up a garbage truck. One of the superpowered students is not intimidated by this and threatens the female until she uppercuts him. Wow, okay. Wait. Go back a second. Go back to the first picture. What the hell is wrong with these two guys' face? Seriously, Red Robins and Wonder Girls, especially Wonder Girls. Look at it. It's like a 3-year-old trying to rearrange body parts to make a face. Now that I think about it, she kind of looks like a female character from Sin City. Huh. The Teen Titans proceeded to detain the rest of the students. During this, a couple of Raven, and I put Raven in quotes, fans appear and decide to record the fight. After the fight, Raven teleports the team and the strong LWG member to Bunker and Beast Boy's apartment. Upon arriving, the team questions who is the LWG member, and the female reveals to be Tanya Spears, and announces herself as Power Girl. Now, if you want to know more about Tanya, you're pretty much going to have to read World's Finest issues, if I can remember correctly, because it's been a while since I haven't read that series. Issues 23 to 26, and try reading Future's End one-shot for the series to get more information about Tanya and Power Girl and the relationship between both of those people. She explains that her reason for joining the LWG was to see what the Teen Titans are about. Tanya then starts to criticize the team for their lack of strategy and apparently not doing anything that matters. Also, she points out that they've been fighting small criminals over and over and over again. Hold up a second, hold up. Didn't the team recently stop a terrorist attack? Twice? And also stopped, and probably destroyed, a dumbass android who was wreaking havoc across the city? Twice, maybe even 3 times if you count the last one. I guess she doesn't watch the news? Besides, if those 2 things that I pointed out is small for you, then you might as well look for the Justice League because apparently your standards are way too high. Anyway, Wonder Girl agrees, saying that the team should try something new to represent the next generation. Then Wonder Girl suggests Tanya to leave the team so they can think things over. She agrees and flies with Wonder Girl to her apartment. Later, Red Robin calls Beast Boy for a status update. For those of you that didn't read the previous issue, Beast Boy is currently located at Star Labs looking for anything suspicious in that facility. Even though this page is technically an exposition page, I just want to mention it because I didn't review the previous issue. In Manhattan, we see 2 Raven fans who we saw at the beginning of the comic listening to the recording that they did earlier. The reason they were recording this is to get a recording of Raven when she chants to unleash her powers, so they can use it to one of their songs. One of them puts the recording on speaker so the other one can hear the chant, but then the room gets darker and we see a beast crying out, "Who dares to disturb my work?" Okay, now I have a problem with this. First, why does Raven now need to chant gibberish to use her powers? She started to do this in the last issue too, which I don't understand. Keep in mind though, that she did not do this in the first 4 issues of the same series that these 2 issues came from. Let me show you the examples. How's that for consistency? And second, this is a recording of Raven chanting her powers, right? Where in bloody hell did this monster come from? If I remember correctly, it didn't show up at the beginning of the comic when Raven chanted those same words that they recorded. It's like saying I chant a spell that summons fire, someone records it, puts it on speaker, and when the chant goes through the speaker, they summon thunder. That doesn't make any damn sense. You know, it's funny, with this type of logic, you would probably piss off so many fantasy fans. Just saying. Anyway, Wonder Girl arrives at her apartment with Tanya, and we see that her mother is waiting for her there. Wonder Girl goes on a bit of a rant, saying that she finds it annoying that Red Robin knows everything. She also believes that if the team joins up with Star Labs, it will prove that he knows what he's doing. The lack of communication and reasoning amongst team members is astonishing in this comic. But then someone knocks on the door and it is revealed to be Manchester Black, who nobody questions how he obtained Wonder Girl's address. The lack of questioning is very astonishing in this comic. Then again, I will give points to Wonder Girl's mom for questioning why he doesn't wear a shirt. Surprisingly enough, that has been a question that's been going through my head ever since I've watched the movie Superman vs. the Elite. Just saying. But anyway, Manchester predicts that something big is going to happen in Star Labs and needs the Titans' help. He also mentions that the terrorist attack, the robot attack, and the students' attack is just the beginning. During this conversation, we see Beast Boy as a mouse getting caught by the janitor. Soon, the janitor is gunned down by 2 unknown gunmen, and as they left, Beast Boy, now as a gorilla, picks the janitor up and leaves the building to take him to the hospital. The comic ends with Beast Boy leaving the building, then it suddenly explodes. It is revealed to be terrorists trying to break into Star Labs' super secret vault. Teen Titans issue 6 is just meh to close to being boring, to be honest with you. If not for those last 3 pages, I would have literally considered this entire issue boring itself. What happened in those 3 issues was basically Star Labs being blown up. That was it. And somehow that excited me and really got me wanting to read the next issue, hoping that it would be way better than this entire series, which chances are I highly doubt that's gonna happen. This is sad, really. This is really sad, because when I first heard that Power Girl is going to be inducted in the Teen Titans, I was really happy. And by happy, I mean I can't wait for her to change things up in this entire series, because something big needs to happen. But so far, that's not the case. I mean, all Power Girl has been doing is just complaining about the fact that she believes the Titans are lazy, and superheroes in general for being lazy and not standing up and beating this so-called war that's going on. Whatever, to be honest. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. The artwork is so terrible too. Well, it's not terrible, it's just bad to look at because I can't take their facial expressions so seriously. There was this one panel where it showed Bunker showing a Winnie the Pooh smile. Why? Why is his face like that? Come on. I guess it's because of the artist, but Jesus Christ, why did they change the first guy? The first guy he's not a bad artist, but he was alright. I kind of liked him. Then again, there are certain drawing proportions that I don't like that he does, but I kind of still liked him. And for some reason, they changed him and they brought this guy, and I really don't know. I'm stumbling upon my words right now because I just don't know what else to say, honestly. I'm so close to dropping this book. Seriously. And probably my only reason for keep on reading the entire series, or this series to be more specific, is to see how this ends, this whole Star Labs thing ends. And also they mentioned that they were going to bring back Superboy for a while in the Teen Titans. And my only reason for wanting to see that is because I want to see the Titans' reaction upon seeing Superboy, especially when he reveals that it was not me. When they went to the future, it was Janelle infiltrating as Superboy for the Teen Titans. So I kind of want to see their reactions to it. But if that doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna drop the book immediately if they don't react to something like this. But anyway, if I have to give the comic, I'm stumbling upon my words right now. If I have to give the comic a rating, it would have to be a 6.5 out of 10.